Okay, YouTube recording started. Let's begin. Alright, Alan's just boring us for fucking no reason. I think he actually asked for a battle there, but probably not going to bother with that. Okay. So, when we left off yesterday, we just got to Blackthorn City here. And we pretty much just have to try and get prepared for the gym. So we're going to be doing a lot of training. Let's see here. Oh, do you know what's actually kind of an issue? Is that we don't have fly on anybody. That's actually kind of an issue because if I don't have fly on anybody, then I don't have any way of getting back here if I leave without having to go through the cave again. I guess I could just go south. I could just go south and train up, I guess we could, yeah, I could do that. I could go south and just train up Shikaka and go to the, and then just like walk from New Barktown to basically around to areas that we haven't been to yet. Like there's a few areas that we can surf to that we didn't go to, that we've got some trainers we can fight to do some grinding. And then when we get to Goldenrod, we can just go get a haircut for him as well. And then I assume maybe within the next couple of levels he'll probably evolve, and then we can fly back here and then try and get everyone else trained up. Probably a good idea to do that. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot we didn't actually get an encounter here yesterday as well. I forgot about that. Yeah, we actually still have to get an encounter here. Because like I said, I wanted to try and see if we could get Skarmory or Donphan for our encounter during the day, but more than likely it's going to probably just be a Graveler or a Geodude. But we'll see what we get. Do that real quick before we move on. And it's a Geodude. What a shock. What can I hit you with that won't kill you? Probably... yeah. Oh, do you know what's actually kind of bad? As he's high enough level to have self-destruct, I think. So... I gotta hope that he doesn't use that. Wow, that's actually doing way less than I thought. Okay, well. Awesome. Fucking great start. Great start. God damn it. Why do I even bother? I guess that's one nice thing about Bite actually being a special attack in this game. Because Golbat's special attack isn't horrible. And having something to hit rock types with that does neutral damage and also focuses more on their special defense is pretty good. Giga the Umbreon with the follow. Thank you for the follow and also welcome to the stream. How's it going? think if Shikaka doesn't evolve, if he doesn't evolve in 36, then we'll go straight to Goldenrod after this and get him the haircut. And then we'll have a wee wander about. And if we find any more vitamins, we'll give them to him as well. And then we'll try and level him up to 37 and see if that evolves. I mean, if he doesn't evolve by 37 after getting another haircut and some more vitamins and stuff in him, then just God knows when he's going to evolve. It feels like it's taking kind of a ridiculous amount of time at this point. It would be nice if there was such a thing as a Soothe Bell in this game. Probably would have been evolved by now if we had one of those. But rip the dream. And it's a Graveler. Just gonna run away from that. Don't want it to explode on my face. Oh shit. I should have emptied my bag out before we came down here. What can I get rid of? Sure, fresh water. And mystic water. Give that to you. Alright. No? How about now? I don't want you to explode on my face. Oh, there's the Dawn fan. Kinda wish we found you earlier, mate. You would have actually been really, really nice to add to the team, but you had to be a right prick and just not show up. You know what's really annoying about this? If I had literally just caught in a Geodude earlier in the game, I would have been able to use Dupe's Claws to avoid the Geodude and Gravel that we ran into, and I would have then been able to catch that Donphan there. That is a little bit infuriating, to be honest. Oh yeah, more revives that I can't do anything with. I mean, I guess we can sell them and get a bit of money, but meh. I got to be there. So I think we're probably going to try and focus. I think we'll try and get the whole team up to 38 before we go into the gym. And we've got a few places to explore. We've got all the trainers below Blackthorn here that we can eventually fight. What else is there? There's the trainers that are in the other part of Union Cave that we haven't done, that you use Surf to get to. There's a decent amount of them. There's the 3 trainers. Wait, what? Why did I have to talk to him in battle him? That was weird. Yeah, and then there's also the 3 trainers below Goldenrod. What else is there? Oh, there's the what are they called? There's the 3 sages guys that we can fight actually as well. If you try and go and fight Suicune now, there's the 3 guys that are kind of blocking that. I think they all have like an Espeon, or they all have like an Evolution and a Noctowl on their team. That would be a pretty good amount of experience. What else is there? I think that's maybe it. I don't remember if there's trainers in Mount Mortar. There probably is. The only thing is we can't really explore all of Mount Mortar because we don't have access to using Waterfall yet. Although I think the middle cave might be the only one where we actually need Waterfall to like get to the end of it. I don't know. But I mean, either way, we've still got like, we still know of a decent few places that that we can train against wild Pokemon in, against and get some good experience. Plus, we have the speed up function from the emulator, so it's not like it's going to take forever to get the team up a few levels each by doing that. He's blind, so you have to let him know that you've locked eyes with him. That's weird though. Is that like the only trainer in this whole game that doesn't do that? Doesn't like lock eyes with you? But to actually speak to him to get him to battle is, I guess other than the cops next to Goldenrod that you have to speak to at night. But I feel like they're a special case because they're like the same trainer class and both of them do it. I don't know. A little strange. Oh, so anybody else excited for the new Pokemon TCG set coming out tomorrow? The Ultra Prism, I think it's called. It's the I think it's the set that's been out in Japan since December, I think. Like the start of December it came out in Japan. And now it's coming out here. It's gonna be, I think it's like officially released tomorrow. Can't carry anymore, right? Oh well, who cares? Only an X speed. I'm excited about it though. I've been saving up all of my I've saved up a ton of coins in the online game. I have just under 10,000 coins right now. I'm gonna play a little bit later tonight and hope that I can get over 10,000. That way, tomorrow I'll be able to basically just immediately buy 50 booster packs of the new set and just open all of them. And I think that'll be really fun to do. To just open 50 booster packs of the new set and just get a ton of the new cards. Maybe we'll get lucky and get quite a lot of the new hopefully get a lot of the new Prism cards that are going to be there. And actually, I don't know if I've actually said I've actually officially said this yet, but I'm gonna make a video as well of me opening the packs. So yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna record the video of me opening the 50 packs and put it on YouTube, and I'm hoping we get some good stuff. So if any of you guys play the TCG set and are looking to maybe see what a lot of the new cards are, I'll be doing a big pack opening video tomorrow. I don't know if it'll be out tomorrow. It might not be out until Saturday. It just depends on a few things, I guess. But more than likely I'll put it out tomorrow once I've finished recording it, because it's not going to be like a ton of editing and stuff. It'll literally just be the whole video will just be me like starting the opening and then going through them all. So should be fun. Should be a fun time. Okay, so before I go to the Union Cave, let's go to... I'm gonna run over to Goldenrod first, so that we can get a haircut for Shikaka. Oops, sorry. I guess while we're here in Goldenrod, we can actually go and get his happiness checked as well. Must love you a lot. Oh, that's... That's for Chia. Let's see. I get the feeling that it really trusts you. That's probably not the max then. I think the one with Chia is probably like the max one. Let me have a look though, just in case. Oh, yep. Okay, so I get the feeling that it really trusts you as between 200 and 249. So that means that we are close. We are very, 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 very close to having him be evolved. Because I think you need him. I think you need it to be over 220 for them to evolve. So he's getting close to that. So I think if we find any vitamins while we're running about the new areas that we're going to go explore, and the fact that we're going to be running about some new areas, I think by the time we do all that, he'll probably evolve by the next level, and then we can fly back to Blackthorn. So yeah, but before I do that, let me sell some of this crap that I've got. Make room. Revive, sell that, sell a nugget. Sell a max revive. Sell a max repel. Don't really need that, I've got super repels that I'll use. I guess since we've got full heals now, I can sell these paralyzed heals and awakenings. I can keep the better berry. That's actually going to be quite useful for the Elite Four. We could use that for when we're about to fight Karen and her goddamn fucking Umbreon that loves to use Confuse Ray. Alright. I can deposit some of these items as well that we don't want to sell, but we don't need to keep on us right now. Like PP Up, Emerald Ice, Firestone, Elixirs, Max Ether, Thunderstone. Now we can keep the rest of these. Although, in fact, I can probably put the XP share away as well. Not like I'm going to be using that unless I'm actually training up a new team member. Alright. Another nugget. Pop down here and fight the trainers that are down here real quick. In fact, who do we... you know what? Yeah. Ruto should be able to deal with the trainers down here, because the three of them they all just have water types, so should be easy enough to just, for Ruto to just rinse through them. No. I'm trying to think if we should go and fight those guys next to, in the Tin Tower, that, you have to fight to like get to Suicune, because I think all three of those guys' levels are like 37 or something, if I recall. Like I think I remember them being pretty high. I'm just wondering if it's worth going up there to fight them in the new, because they might be quite tough. I guess we could leave that to be like the last thing that we do to train, to get some experience. Too easy. Alright, now we just have to beat you. And then she'll give us a soft sand that's pretty much useless to us. Ah, so close. Meow. Bzz. Wait, do you not give us? Do I have to talk to you? Okay, I was gonna say I assumed she just gave it to us, but I guess we have to talk to her again afterwards. Rude. Just fucking. She just gave it to me. Shouldn't have to speak to you afterwards. Alright, well, since we don't have fly, I guess the fastest way to actually get to like the Slowpoke well and stuff would just be go through the actual forest. We do still have access to cut, so. Oh, in fact, you know what I just remembered? We actually never got an encounter in here. I guess we could actually try and get an encounter down here on this floor. We may actually have we might actually get access to some different Pokemon that are higher leveled. Because we never actually got an encounter in here when we were in the Slowpoke well before. Because for some reason the encounter right down here is like really low. As you can see, nothing's showing up even with the repel off. There we go. Although, I'm not sure if the only Pokemon in here are Zubats and Slowpokes. Even down in the bottom floor. If it is, then I guess we can't really get anything because I already obviously have a Zubat. And we caught a Slowpoke in the, what do you call it? The Tojo Falls in Kanto. Yeah, we already got a Slowpoke over there when I went to get the Moonstone for our Nidoqueen. I think it might just be... Is it literally just Zubats in here and nothing else? Like, really? Well, there's a Slowpoke, but... I think it might just be those two. Alright. I guess unless there's something different in the water here. Nope, just another Slowpoke. Alright. Might as well get the King's Rock from this guy. Could actually... Might as well give this to... Yeah, give it to Shikaka. Don't really have anything else to do with it right now. Oh, there's Slowbros in here as well? Damn, that's actually pretty good. You can actually get Slowbros down here. That's like... That are like evolved 15 levels before they should be. I guess if you really want a Slowpoke in your team, you can just wait until you have Surf and Strength and then just come straight down there. Huh. No, should probably use a repel. Oops. Just fight this guy while we're standing on the top of the ladder. Guess that's one nice thing, even though the trainers down here are a little bit under-leveled for where we are, they still actually do have decent, some decent Pokemon on them, so we're still getting a good amount of experience. Wait, really? Alright. It's kind of odd that there's no hidden item there. Alright, well, we're getting close to having everybody up on 36 at least. God. That should be so... that's one of the reasons I really wish there was like a VS Seeker in this game. Especially, well, I guess... actually, no. I guess it still wouldn't work in caves if it was in this, if it worked the same as the other games. I was just thinking that being able to rebattle that person that had the 4 evolutions would actually be like one of the best ways of getting grinding levels early in this game. I mean, even for the levels we're on, then it's still pretty solid way of getting good experience. But this is usually where a Lapras, a static Lapras is, but I think it is only like Mondays that it shows up. So, rip. Alright, so on the first part of the cave though, we've still got the part up here, which takes us to another area of the, what do you call it? The Ruins of Alph. I should probably go this way first. Might as well go for a... hold on. Ooh, what does that say? Oh. Is that just... okay, that's just, I think that's just a hint on what the on what that puzzle's supposed to be. I thought maybe it would be another one of those ones where you use like an item or an HM move or something to get a door to open to get some hidden items. Also, well, Natu as an actual encounter that we can catch here, because, well, we never actually got any encounters at the Ruins of Alph. Because I mean, what the hell were we going to catch here earlier? A fucking unknown? No. I was actually going to keep the encounter here, because I thought the only way for us to get a Wooper or a Quagsire would have basically been surfing here, but then we did end up just finding one in the Union Cave, so... Bell? What? Bell? Ah. Okay, I was gonna say, what the hell's Bell for in all things? Okay, so I guess we gotta go and change the box so that we actually have room for new mons. God, wouldn't it be the worst if I just ran into a shiny right now when I just got called about the box being full? Fuck. That would actually be so bad. Water. Hold on. I use surf. I use waterfall? No. Well, screw you then. What the hell's in here? Another one. How many puzzles? Light? Oh, we probably have to use flash. Don't really want to put anything. Don't worry. Don't really want to put flash on any of my Pokemon for that, to be honest. Yeah, let's go get healed up. I'll change the box for the PC and then we can... I don't know. Change box. 2. Alright. I guess the only place left for us to go and do any training would be in Ecruteak City now, against those guys. See, the only kind of annoying thing is we're pretty much going to be stuck fighting all three of them with whoever's leading our party. I think Hentai can deal with it though. And if we need to switch, we can switch. I'm pretty sure they have. I think they just have the first 3 evolutions. So Jolteon should be the only one that could even potentially give us an issue. Oh wow. I guess I was wrong. I thought they were actually a much higher level than that. I thought they were at least like mid-30s, like 35 or like 37 or something, but... Alright. I overestimated. I guess this will actually just be some kind of easy experience for us. Kinda hoping this guy's got Flareon though. Okay, good. I was gonna say, because his fucking Noctowl will set up that Reflect. And if it was Vaporeon, then the only thing I could really do to it would be Sludge Bomb, but it would basically do no damage because of the Reflect. That would have been pretty annoying. Although, to be fair, more than likely these guys are going to do the same fucking thing and just set up Reflect as soon as they have the chance. So, whatever one of these guys has a Vaporeon is going to be a pain in the ass to take down. Ooh. Maybe not. Can this surf take him out, please? Can we get max damage to take him out? Hey, oh, or we can just get the crit. That works as well. Oh, don't. Even if this thing has fucking Thunderbolt, we should be able to tank it. We're 4 levels higher and Tentacruel's got ridiculous special defense. Fucking life story, Christ. Alright, last guy. Oh, that's a dick move. God damn it. You just had to. There we go. Christ almighty. Gonna probably do like nothing because of that effect. Yep. Jesus Christ. Can I at least get the poison? Make this go a wee bit faster? There we go. Alright, well. Just in case. The reflect did wear off there, so one more sludge bomb probably will take him out. But I don't want to risk anything. Knowing my luck, I would end up getting fucking crit by something and yeah. There we go. Stage Koji. Right, we're not going to go and fight Suicune now, just because, well, one, I don't really plan on catching it. I don't really like catching legendaries that I can potentially use. Usually I'll only catch legendaries and use them if it's like a random encounter kind of thing, and if I actually manage to catch one that's a random encounter, then that's when I'll be like, okay, I'm going to use it. But if it's a static one that we always have to fight, that's where I'll kind of draw the line and be like, nah, we'll just kind of leave it. Usually, like, the mascot legendaries, I usually just leave alone. Hey, Kaison, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Okay, so... Should I explore Mount Mortar? I don't really feel like it, to be honest. I think I'll just run over here. And we'll just grind some levels and the grass up here to try and get Shikaka leveled up, and hopefully have him finally evolve, and then we can fly back to Blackthorn, fight the rest of the trainers below Blackthorn, and then just grind some levels for the gym after that. It's going pretty well. We've just been preparing ourselves for the Blackthorn City gym, so it's been going okay so far. Alright, well, we're going to be doing probably a decent amount of grinding for the next little bit, so let me get some background music on the go that we can listen to while I have the game sped up. Maybe a bit loud. Let me come down. Okay, that should be fine, I think. Actually, I forgot you could get Lucky Tongues in here during the day. guess it's actually possibly better to train in here during the daytime so you can fight them as well. Hey, there we go. Okay, I figured you would evolve in 37. Made sense. Alright. Thank God for that, we can finally have something to fly around on. Alright, where is Crobat? The hell are you, Crobat? Where the frick is the right for Crobat? Can I have it? I should have it. What the hell is it? Blind or? Right, seriously. Oh, there it is. Christ. Okay, you're a bit too wide, Crobat. You're barely going to fit in this box. Jesus. Alright, there we go. Soft resetting for a shiny Cyndaquil on Crystal and the 3DS? Bruh. Well, good luck to you on that, buddy. You're probably going to be there a while unless you're incredibly lucky. Yeah, going for a full odds shiny by soft resetting on Crystal. Yeah, good luck with that. You would not catch me try to do that. The only time should I put this over Wing Attack? I feel like I shouldn't. Or I feel like I should. Because Return is a solid physical move. It does decent damage. Especially now that his happiness is like super high. And then Bite, even though it's a special attack in this, it's still Shikaka's special attack stat isn't horrible. And it would be nice to have something that's effective against Ghost and Psychic types. Plus it's also a good move for doing damage to rock types that would otherwise be kind of immune to our physical attacks. Yeah, I'll just put over Wing Attack. Wing Attack's pretty weak anyway, so yeah, Wing Attack is like, or Return is like just a great move overall for any Pokemon. Yeah, like special attack's not that much lower than his attack. I mean, it's a bit lower, but not awfully lower. Alright, well now that we finally have Fly, let's go back to Blackthorn, we'll heal up, and then we can go down and fight the rest of the trainers down here that we missed before. Oh, also, I think Sabrina should be evolving here on 37 as well, which is nice. We'll finally have, I think this might be the first time since we started this playthrough. Oh god. This will be the first time since we started this playthrough that we'll actually have a fully evolved team. Oh, I already fought you. Hey. There we go. Ba-da-da-da. Would you not learn? Does Alakazam not learn Psychic on 37? I thought it did. Maybe it's 38. Huh. Hold on. I'm gonna look that up. I'm sure it was 37. Oh yeah. I know it's 38. Huh. Is 37 in a different game? 30... 36 in Gen 3. I don't know where the hell I was getting 37 from then. Huh. Alright, that's fine. I mean, it's still an Alakazam, Psybeam still going to do a ridiculous amount of damage to whatever it hits. And we're going to be getting everybody up to 38 for the gym anyway, so I'll have Psychic for when we actually get in there. Okay, that's everything. Right, fly back up and then go down the right side. And then after that, we're just going to basically have to grind levels on wild Pokemon. Yay, Giga, welcome back. Do I know some dark series on Netflix? You mean that, what, just like in general? Like, just, do I know any general, like, series on Netflix that are, like, kind of dark? Like the end of the fucking world kind of dark? The only one that comes to mind would be Black Mirror. Black Mirror is fantastic and also pretty dark. And season 4 actually just came out a few weeks ago. And it was fantastic. Well, it was okay. I think episode 1 and 6 were both amazing. And then the other 4 episodes went from being okay to being pretty good. 36 in Gen 3, 40 in 4, 46 in 5 and 6, and then back to 38 in Gen 7. I don't know where the hell I was getting level 38 from then, that's so weird. I must be just thinking of a different Pokemon that maybe gets Psychic on that level or something. That's what Kenji, I don't actually mean to get your number, mate. I'm only interested in these 4. So that we can get evolution stones. Rotten? I've never heard of that. Also, we gotta remember. I think we possibly have different shows available on Netflix to us because we live in different countries. So what is on your Netflix might not necessarily be on mine. Unless it's a Netflix original series, then I guess that's on everybody's. Oh, interesting. Okay. That sounds pretty interesting. The food like things about the food industry. Okay, so we pretty much fought every trainer we can get to. Now we just have to grind some levels to get up to 38. Just try to think where the best place to do that would be. See, I feel like this would be good. Because we have Donphans, Gravelers, and rarely Skarmories here. Which all do give a pretty good amount of experience. I'll probably have to use a different area for some other Pokemon though, because not everybody's going to be able to just one-shot all these ground and rock types. Your sister's birthday this weekend? Oh, you guys having is your family having like a party and stuff for her? Okay, Ruto, you should be able to fight here just fine. And so should Hentai. And then I think Chicago, Sabrina, and Shikaka, we might have to take the 3 of them somewhere else to train. Oh, yeah, I know that feeling. I have a few nephews that are little demons as well. Oops. Did not mean to do that. Oh well, not like a Mars anyway. Barrier. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, there's a positive at least. Finally getting all your PC parts ready to go. I mean, this seems to be good for... Seems to be somewhat good for experience getting these gold bats. Just the encounter rate in here seems pretty low. Yeah, you're probably gonna have to. You're probably gonna have to like hide that shit, Giga, if your nephew's gonna be all over it, or just maybe lock your bedroom and just say that you don't want anybody going in there, just in case somebody like accidentally trips over it or something. You can probably give a good excuse to why you don't want anybody in your room, because it's super expensive stuff and you don't want anybody accidentally breaking it. You could probably just say that and people would understand. I think he's building his PC from scratch though, Enzo. He's not. I don't think he's not like upgrading. It's like a whole new. I'm assuming. Yeah, he's. I think you're building it from like a whole new one. So I assume you're. I'm assuming you have a copy of Windows to install once you've finally built it. Yeah, it's a whole new build, so... Did you not buy... have you not bought an operating system yet? Yeah, you'll kind of need that to be able to actually do anything with the computer once it's built. What does an OS cost? It depends what you're going for. If you get Windows 7, Windows 7 is probably like cheaper than like getting Windows 10. Plus, I wouldn't really recommend Windows 10 to be honest, personally. I think a copy of Windows 7 for me when I built my computer was about 30 or 40 quid. It was about 30 or 40 pounds. Yeah, about 30 or 40 British pounds, I think, for a copy of Windows 7 when I bought mine like last year. So it's not super expensive. But it would be about the price of like a new game, probably somewhere around there. I just have Windows 7. I don't trust Windows 10 at all. I just kept hearing bad things about it and just was like, nope, I'm just gonna stick with Windows 7 on my new computer. I don't want to bother with fucking Windows 10. All the horror stories that I've heard about it just being horrible. Is Windows 8 pretty decent? See, I never upgraded to Windows 8 either because I heard the same stuff. I kept hearing how everybody was saying that Windows 8 wasn't really that good and they preferred Windows 7. And then when 10 came out, I just kept hearing about people saying that it would constantly interrupt the stuff they were doing. It would constantly just, like, start restarting the computer to install stuff without even telling you. Or it would just basically give you no choice and say, we're restarting your computer whether you fucking like it or not. And to me, I was just like, I don't want to deal with that. And Windows 7 still works perfectly fine. Like, there's no problem with Windows 7. It's not like it's super outdated and doesn't, like, work with stuff nowadays. It still works perfectly fine with everything, so I've just stuck with it. Yeah, because I mean, years and years ago, I had Windows XP for the longest time, and I never upgraded to Vista because I just always heard people talking about how horrible it was. And then when Windows 7 came out, people were excited about it. Everybody was saying that Windows 7 was great, so that's when I finally actually upgraded my my OS. But then I've pretty much stuck to Windows 7 since. Oh, my back. Oh, that was good. Oh, I just stretched my back and cracked it. Oh. Okay. Well, we finally finished training, so it's about that time to jump into the gym. And probably get our ass ripped apart by Claire. Alright, let's see what we got. We actually buy some full heals. And what else? Buy a few more high proportions. I think we're good there. Okay. Oh, you know what we should do actually? Oh, hold on. Since we're about to go into a dragon gym, I might as well put Ice Punch over Fire Punch for Alakazam now. We'll keep Thunder Punch because a few of the trainers in there have like horses and they have like horses and Seadras and stuff, so that'll be useful for that. But I might as well just temporarily get rid of Fire Punch for Ice Punch, so that we have a super effective attack. We do have Icy Wind on our Tentacruel as well. So we at least have 2 ice moves in the team to deal with all the Dratinids and Dragonairs that we're going to be fighting. And unfortunately we don't have any dragon moves, so I don't really have any way of dealing with that Kingdra. But that's pretty much how everybody's playthrough goes in this. I mean, I don't think there's any possible way to even have a dragon move by the time you get to her. Like, you're basically not going to have a super effective move for that thing, either way. And I guess unless you get... In fact, no, even if you... I was going to say, even if you have Gyarados, he doesn't learn any dragon moves by level up, so... Yeah, what if it is, Gina? No thanks, I've got bigger fish to fry. I think we'll probably just stick with Hentai and Sabrina for most of this then. For most of the gym, the two can pretty much deal with all the trainers with their ice attacks. Need to give your sister 15 quid as a birthday gift. Money is the best gift. because it means you don't really have to worry about if you got something they like or not, and I don't imagine there's anybody out there that doesn't like getting money as a gift, because it means they can actually spend it on something they want, or they can use it to save up for something expensive that they want. I've always been a fan of just getting money as a gift, because I mean, I would rather have money as a gift than have somebody buy me something that I possibly don't like or would never use, and then it just feels like a waste on both of our parts. Just give, not even give her the... Wow. A passive-aggressive birthday gift. I guess that's one thing we can be happy about. Actually, in here as well, we do have a few Pokemon on the team with a ton of HP, so that Dragon Rage isn't going to be quite as annoying as it usually is. Still pretty annoying though. Oh, that's true. Oh, yeah. You know what? That is true. I was actually just saying as well how I was literally just saying how Gyarados doesn't learn a Dragon move leveling up, but he does get Twister. That is true. It's not the best Dragon move out there. It is incredibly weak, and you'd probably be better not even using that. Like, even with that being super effective, it would still only do like about 80 damage. Like, it would only be about 80 power with the super effectiveness, because I don't know if there's any Dragon Pokemon you can have with it by this point, so you wouldn't be getting stabbed for it or anything. But still, that's true. Yeah, but is there any way to actually... Is there any way to get a Dratini or a Horsey before you get here? Horsey maybe somewhere? I don't remember. I don't think Dratini is though. You can catch Dratini on Route 45 with a Super Rod. Ah, but see, the issue with that is you don't get the Super Rod until you're in Kanto. So you wouldn't be able to, yeah, you wouldn't have access to the Super Rod until you finish the Elite Four. I think Gyarados would be the only Pokemon you could have access to that would even get a Dragon move, and even the Dragon move he gets isn't really that strong. Where can you get a Horsey though? Oh no, again. Can you catch Horsey somewhere in this in Johto? And also, where is it? Are you able to even evolve it before this? Because don't you need to get the Dragon Scale from the? Don't you need to get the Dragon Scale from the Dragon's Den to evolve it? Or is that? Or am I? Wait, am I? No, wait, no. No, the Dragon Scale is in Mount Mortar, isn't it? So yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess you could maybe do that. Oh, very convoluted way. You'd have to, yeah, you have to wait till you get Whirlpool, and then go to the Whirl Islands, catch a Pokemon in the Whirl Islands, and then come out of the Whirl Islands, and then go into Mount Mortar and try and find the Dragon Scale, and then evolve it into, yeah. I mean, the only issue with that is you'd be fighting a Kingdra with a Kingdra, and her Kingdra would have Dragon Breath, which is stronger than Twister, and it would just destroy you, like a lot faster. Oh really? Does it? I guess that would be handy as well if you could just do that and not even have to go through Mount Mortar to try and find it. No, Dragon Breath is, you get Dragon Breath from beating Claire. That's the TM that you get for defeating her. I think Dragon Breath and Outrage are the only two. No, in fact, yeah. In the first game, Dragon Rage was the only dragon move, which is garbage. And in this game, they added Twister, Dragon Breath, and Outrage. Yeah. Which is kind of dumb when you think about it. The fact that those were the only 3 dragon moves that they actually added. Because like, oh, Twister is the like weak dragon move that's only 40 power, and then Dragon Breath like 60 power and, you know, has the chance to paralyze. And then they're like, but then after that you would think that they would maybe go, oh, maybe we should have a dragon move that's, you know, around 80, 90 power as just a overall good damaging move. But instead they're like, oh no, let's make the move Outrage, that's like ridiculously powerful, but Dragonite's the only one that learns it. Like, great, I guess all the other dragons can just fuck right off. Or any other Pokemon that could potentially learn a dragon move can just piss off and not even get it. Only really... okay. Yeah, Gen 2 is my favourite as well, so I know fucking, like, pretty much everything about this game. I've played through Gen 2 like a million times. Only really played it back when it came out up until the battery in my original Crystal copy died. Ah, that's the worst. I actually still have like a ton of Pokemon cartridges. I think I have Red, Blue, Yellow, Gold, Crystal, Ruby, Sapphire, Leaf Green. And then I have the DS games, but they don't really die. But yeah, I have a bunch of the old cartridges. I can't even remember the last time I checked them. I can imagine that most of the batteries in those have probably died as well. But thank God for the games getting released on the 3DS and access to emulators where you don't have to worry about that shit. Alright. So, I think here, what do we want to do with Claire? She has those 3 Dragonairs. I think one has... I'm trying to remember. I think one has Thunderbolt, one has Ice Beam, and one has Surf? And then I think the other 3 moves they have is Dragon Rage, Thunder Wave, and Dragon Breath, I think? I think that's all their moves. I'm not sure what the best way of doing this would be. I think Alakazam might be our best bet here. Not only can we outspeed, but we could potentially be strong enough to one-shot the Dragonairs with Ice Punch. And even if we don't, Alakazam, I think, does have somewhat okay special defense, and all of their moves are special attacks. Yeah, so we should be able to tank a hit from them. And then... yeah, and then we'll probably switch to... I think Ruto might be the best... I think Ruto will be our best bet for Kingdra. Because not only can we can paralyze it and confuse it, and then we can just spam Spark to do damage. And her Kingdra can't really do much to us. Dragon Breath won't do a ton. Surf will basically do nothing. And then our only other choice after that is Hyper Beam, which will probably do a decent chunk. But I think we could tank one of those, and it would, you know, obviously make her have to recharge afterwards. So I think, yeah, I think that's what we'll do. We'll try and have Sabrina just sweep through the Dragonairs. Because Icy Wind from Tentacruel is not going to be strong enough. An Ice Punch from an Alakazam should do a ton of damage. May not one-shot them, but it will 100% do enough to two-shot them. Plus it means we have something that can actually outspeed and hopefully not get paralysed. Yep, we can one-shot. Fucking nice. Alakazam, why are you so strong? Ones are most likely to be dead are Gen 2 and Gen 3 cards. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, the Gen 1 ones are surprisingly a bit better. Alakazam easy mode. Yep. Alakazam is just ridiculously overpowered in this gen. We're just sweeping through her team. The only issue is going to be this big piece of shit. Okay. Oh no, it has smoke screen. Wait, what is this thing's moveset? Surf? Surf, Dragon Breath. Surf, Dragon Breath, Smoke Screen, Hyper Beam? Yeah, that must be it. Okay, that's fine. Right, go straight for the Thunder Wave first, just so we can stop getting outsped. And then go for the Confuse Ray. That Parafusion should do pretty well for us, I think. The chances of him for actually getting an attack in now should be pretty low. That Spark is doing a decent chunk of damage as well. I don't know why she's only going for Smoke Screen, but I'm not going to complain. Right, if she, I don't think this will knock her out, but if she hits herself in Confusion here, that'll be it. Oh no! Oh, please tank this, Ruto. Please, 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 please. Okay, yeah, we tanked that fucking like a beast. Well, damn. We fucking destroyed her. That was not even a challenge. We rinsed her. Compared to how some of our fights with her have gone before, that was ridiculous. Yeah, the Lantern is a bulky little fish. You know, get wrecked, Claire. We absolutely destroyed your ass. Yeah, our Soul Silver playthrough, for example, where she destroyed like my entire team. God. That was so bad. I mean, it wasn't even that we were like under-leveled or anything like that. It was literally, I was just having the worst luck in that match. We got confused. I think we got like fully paralyzed like 5 turns in a row during our Soul Silver fight against her. Yeah, the hacks was just fucking ridiculous. Like, what can you do when you're fighting against somebody and you're just constantly getting paralyzed? Alright. Into the dragons, then we go. First things first. Repel. Repel on. Don't want to run into any Pokemon in here before we get to the person that gives us that Dratini as a gift. Well, here's the issue with that. We do have gift clause in effect, but the issue is, I'm pretty sure the only wild Pokemon you find in here are Magikarps and Rotinis, and since we already have caught a Magikarp, it would mean the only encounter in here we would actually be forced to catch would be a Dratini. And if we catch a Dratini in the wild, then that means we wouldn't be able to get a gift one because of dupes clause. So, I mean, we literally can only get Magikarps and Dratinis in here anyway. I might as well just get the Dratini that's a gift Pokemon. And we already have a Magikarp. So, either way doesn't really make a difference, to be honest. Yeah, it's a bit weird. Ooh. I just realised we have to give Whirlpool to somebody. Fuck. Shit. I guess the only thing I can think to do is to maybe take move deleter. I think we may have to just like use the move deleter to get rid of cut on Tentacruel and then give him Whirlpool. And then we can use the move deleter to get rid of Whirlpool later once we're done with it. Because I don't think we need cut for anything else right now anyway. So I don't think we'll probably not need to have access to cut until we get to Kanto, so we can get rid of that now. Yeah, I mean I'm gonna have to leave and come back though, which is kind of annoying. Should have thought of that before I came in here. Let me go do that real quick. Yeah, I think we'll probably get to the Elite Four today. I don't know if we'll fight them or not, because we're gonna have to probably grind some levels before we can be high enough for that. But yeah, I think we'll probably at least get to them. I imagine. I don't think we're that. How long have I been streaming for so far? Let's check. Yeah, we've only been going for about an hour and a half. So, well, yeah, we'll 100% get to the Elite Four today. I mean, if we are able to get to the Elite Four without anybody dying and we're able to like train fast enough, we might be able to fight them today as well. But it's probably unlikely, I think. Is it? Oh, hold on. Okay, there's not. I was gonna say I couldn't. Oh no, there is something over here. Calcium. Couldn't remember if there was stuff over there or not. I think usually when we go to the Elite Four, I try and get everybody for Johto. I think I usually try and get everybody either 44 or 45 for the Elite Four. Pal. Raising. Anybody? Love. And both. Too easy. Yay. See ya, Cleo. Alright. Yeah, I kind of just realised that as well. That's fine. I mean, we're not going to use the Dratini now, so we can probably just leave it for now and come back like later when we actually, if we actually want to use it. Nah. Rip. Should have done that while I was getting. In fact, you know what? I probably should just do it now. Elm's calling me about the fucking. Elm's calling me about the Master Ball. Ooh. Which I'm definitely going to go and get right now because it means. It means if we find a shiny. I mean, that's pretty much the only thing I would use the Master Ball on would be a shiny Pokemon. Okay. What do we want to call Dratini? Also, it's fucking female. We've had like 80% of the Pokemon we've had in this playthrough have been female. For some reason, it's strange. What do I want to call you, Dratini? Oh. What's the name of that fucking... God, I see this cat, hold on. I see this goddamn character in VR chat all the time. What's her name? There we go. Yeah. Oru. I see this cat. I see this thing in fucking VR chat all the time, and it's from the fucking that dragon maid anime that I've seen clips of. So screw it, we have a female dragon called Toru after her. Yay, we answered right. Yeah, I don't know if you guys know this, but apparently if you don't answer all those questions perfectly right, you still get the routine, but it has Leer instead of extreme speed. But you actually do have to answer them right if you want to get the routine. I'm just gonna throw that on him as well. Yeah, I guess you could you can soft reset for that routine as well to get it shiny. Alright. Well. We are pretty much ready to just head straight to Victory Road. We don't really have anything else we need to do here. We'll grab the Master Ball from Elm. And we are pretty much ready. Now, the problem... The one issue is... we have actually already got an encounter here. It was our Tentacruel that we have. Because we came here earlier to get a Moonstone. So we do already have an encounter here, unfortunately. I don't know if... I think it does. I was going to say, I know there's grass over that way. I don't know if that's on a different route or not. If it's not, I don't think it is. But I think there is still a different route on the way through this area that we'll be able to get a new Pokemon on. And then we can also get a new encounter in the actual cave as well. So we should be able to still get a couple of new team members, well not team members, but a couple of new Pokemon caught while we're going through here. TM37, do you know what that is? It's Sandstorm. Sandstorm, Sandstorm, Storm of Sand, as they call it. Wait. I was about to fight her there, which would have been kind of stupid because she has the Bulbasaur evolution line as her team. Kinda would have been annoying to fight with a Meganium. Yeah, this is the same route, that's what I thought. Yeah, Route 27. 26. Yeah, so we'll be able to catch something on Route 26. And then something in Victory Road as well. But we'll still get a couple of new encounters here. It's kind of unfortunate though, because we could have got a Tentacruel like anywhere else as an encounter, and then we could have got something like really new here, which would have been nice, but rip. Oh wow, I just kind of realised we fucking have no way of dealing with this Magneton. I guess Ruto would be the best choice. Probably should have went back and put Fire Punch back on Alakazam. Although, maybe a good idea to also just keep Ice Punch on us, since we are going to be doing the Elite Four, and we're going to be fighting obviously Lance. So having more Ice moves would definitely be helpful to keep around. Oof, I did a pretty decent chunk. Come on, Ruto. There you go. Hey, look who it is. Don't know if you're gonna have a ground move on you, and I don't really want to stay in and find out. Hey, buddy. Ooh. Well, I don't think that's gonna save you. Ah. He's got a weird team. I don't know why he's got an unevolved. I don't know why he's got an Execute that's not evolved. Kind of weird. That's fair, to be honest. Finding evolution stones in this generation is like the worst. So that is totally fair. Ooh. Yeah, we could have got a Dodo here. That would have been kind of nice. Actually not sure if Bite will do more damage than Fly or Return, just because of how good Sandslash's defense stat actually is. Oh damn. How I wish Robat could learn Sludge Bomb in this game. Like the one. I found no. I guess Gen 3. I think you can learn it in Gen 3 actually. I was gonna say this is the one gen you can learn it where it's actually a physical move, but I guess it was a yeah. I think you can learn it in Gen 3 actually as well, and that's still physical. So never mind. I wish I was a fish. Nah, it's fine. Shouldn't do too much. Oof. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I totally forgot that we had a giraffe rig that I called Palindrome. Like the bit. I mean, that's like the. I mean, there's clearly surely not a better name for giraffe rig than Palindrome. Like what else could you possibly have as a perfect name for that Pokemon? There's 5 Pokemon that are palindromes? Really? Ooh, I'm actually trying to think. I can't think of what other ones are palindromes. Oh right, yeah. Oh, I guess Huo's kind of an obvious one, I guess. And then Alomomola, yeah. Okay. That's fair. Oh yeah, Eevee, yeah. Fair enough. Giraffrig's got the best palindrome though. Like Huo and Eevee are both like quite short and very simple. I mean, it's literally just E-E-V-E-E and then Huo's just H-O-O-H. Like they're not exactly the most complicated palindromes out there. At least Giraffrig's actually. I feel like Giraffrig actually had some like proper thought put into it. Okay. I guess Alomomola as well is a little more complex of a Alola. Did you see the GIF that I posted in Discord about the Alomomola and Alola? I don't think I did. Where did you post it? Was it in Crashies? I was gonna say there might be a good chance of us getting the whole team up to 40 by the time we're finished with Victory Road. But I don't actually know. I guess if we fight some of the wild Pokemon that we run into that are on decent levels, we might be able to do that. Then it would just be a case of just trying to grind about 4 or 5 levels for each Pokemon after that for the Elite Four. Meow. I gotta know how close Chia is to evolving here. Or leveling up. 14 experience? Come on. That's just... Come on. Like, really? Fucking 14 experience. Oh. And one step into the grass. Are we not, Are we not en route to the next route yet? Oh, we are. Shit. I guess we're not getting an encounter here because I just knocked out that Doduo. I didn't actually know we were on Route 26 yet. When the hell did we... Oh, there. I must have been looking at chat or something when we were walking across there, and I never noticed that we were on Route 26. Fucking rip. Alright, well, we missed out on a Doduo. Good job, me. Not a massive loss, but it would have still been nice. Because Doduo is actually one of the few decent flying type Pokemon you can get. God damn it. Oh well. That's what I get for not paying attention. Not the end of the world. Yeah, not the end of the world. I probably would have been more upset about missing out on the Sandslash, to be honest. Just learned something interesting about shiny Pokemon in Gen 2. Oh, really? What about them? If it's that the colours of the shiny Pokemon in this gen are different to the shiny colours in the future gens, then yes, that is a thing that's quite weird. Wait, what is it? Pokemon that have a 1 in 8 chance of being female cannot be female and shiny? Really? That must be just some kind of weird... That must just be some kind of weird glitch with like the math that occurs when it's trying to determine if Pokemon will be both of those things. Oh, that's super weird. I guess it's rare that you'll run into that issue though. Like something that has a 1 in 8 chance of being female and then also the chance of it being shiny occurring at the same time. Like that's so low that I doubt it's... I mean, it's probably like ridiculously rare that somebody would actually run into a Pokemon that should have been shiny, but because it was female instead of male it wasn't. But I guess at the same time, there's no way you'd ever know about that. And I guess there's no way you would ever know unless you were specifically looking for a Pokemon that was a 1 in 8 chance, and you were getting a lot of females. Then you'd maybe like get a bit suspicious and think, I think I should have got a shiny bit now, but all these goddamn female ones keep showing up. Remember, is there anything actually... Oh. Oh, yeah, we could have got a Ponyta here, that would have been nice. One of the few fire types we can get. there's anything actually down here. I guess there's not. Alright, well, that was a waste of time. Oops. Might as well. I was watching this one person's vid and he got like 5 male shiny combies before finally getting a female one. Jeez. That's fucking stiffed. A poor guy. That's a right kick in the balls. Ah, okay. Yeah, that's super weird. I guess it's good that they changed that in the future games. That's a really weird thing. Cocky, cocky. Wait, what? There's a Monopoly game. There's a Monopoly coming out called Cheaters Edition. Is that like? Is it like a version of Monopoly where the actual rules are like all the weird fucking made up rules that people have came up with over the years that don't actually exist, but people always play by them? They're house rules that they have. What the fuck? If you get caught cheating, you get handcuffed to the board? What? Who would willingly play that? With that kind of shit going on? What the fuck? Monopoly is releasing a special edition of its iconic game that's specifically made for cheaters. Alright, hold on. Here's how the Cheaters of Edition Monopoly will look. It comes with a handcuff. What the fuck? Encourages fans to cheat during gameplay. Cheaters Edition will come with 15 cheat cards which ask players to carry out tasks throughout the game. These can range from taking money from the bank to moving someone else's token on your turn. If successful, players will get rewarded like extra cash or free property to help them get further in the game. But if they get caught, they have to hand over money or wind up handcuffed to the board game. What the fuck? Okay, so it's like an actual kind of challenge of the game where you'll get if you get a cheater's card, it'll say something like, oh, you know, it'll say something like, move someone else's piece when you roll rather than your own. And if you successfully like do it and nobody notices that you've done it, and then the next person takes their turn, then I guess you successfully cheated. So then you get a reward for that. Like you'll say, oh, I successfully cheated after, and none of you noticed. So now I get this like money from the bank. But if people do notice, then you get punished for it. That's so weird. And to be fair though, I can honestly see where they're coming from with it, because I know that there's I don't know if this is an official rule or if it's one of the house rules that's made up, but I know there's one that people play by, where if somebody lands on your property and you don't notice, by the time the next person takes their turn, you don't get to take money from them for landing on it. I don't know if that's a house rule. I think it's. I mean, it seems like it's a house rule kind of thing that people would come up with. But I know that's a thing, and I guess that actually does happen a decent amount where people, like whenever I've played Monopoly, there's been a ton of times when people just don't notice that kind of shit. So having a rule where you can play that as an official rule, okay, yeah. And yeah, a lot of people don't notice that sometimes, so I guess having these special rules that are based around you trying to do shit without people noticing actually kind of would work within the game, because the game goes on for so long, it's very likely that people are gonna just miss some stuff that happens. That's pretty funny. Well, again, shout out to Hasbro for trying to come up with a new way of playing Monopoly. Jesus. Excuse me. Alright, well that's all the main trainers done. Only thing left to do is get through the cave. Alright, so we do have an encounter that we can get in here. Gonna try and not screw up getting it. The only thing that's kind of annoying, we're in fact I think pretty much guaranteed the encounter in here is going to be a ground type of some kind, which means I don't have any way of paralysing it to make it easier to catch. Ooh! And we get probably the strongest Pokemon you can get in here with Rhyhorn. I am totally fine with having a Rhyhorn. Rhydon is actually pretty goddamn good in this gen, so I'm cool with that. I just have to actually do some damage to him in some way without knocking him out. I guess Chicago would be the best for this. How much this does. Oh wow. Okay, one more of those and then we should start. And then we'll throw some balls. Bam! Fucking nice. Alright, cool. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm quite a big fan of Rhydon. Definitely would be an option to throw on the team if we need any new team members at any point. New, what to name you? That is the question. Another female Pokemon. Getting nothing but females. Maybe that's why we don't run it. We've not been running into any shinies in this playthrough, because every goddamn Pokemon I run into is a goddamn female. Rocket. Rocket the Rhyhorn. Alright. I'll go with that name. I don't have anything else. I don't have any ideas. Let's go with Rocket. Nice. Alright. Might as well fight the wild Pokemon in here. Get some decent XP from them. Probably likely do most of our grinding for levels in here for the Elite Four, to be honest. Oh, yeah, Victory Road in Gen 2 is super short. And it's all very linear as well, like there's not that many like different paths to like take. Hip hop. Only thing that kind of worries me in here for grinding is those Gravelers. If I miss an attack or somehow don't take it out in one hit, one of them things fucking one of them exploding on us could be very, very dangerous. Free full restore is always nice. Kinda used to Icy Wind being on that slot, that was a mistake. There we go. Damn. This place unfortunately still did not get the Mount Lanakala treatment. If you're wondering what I mean it was first a short area with no trainers, but in another version it was lengthened and was given trainers along the path to clear past. Yeah. I mean, they did change up the design a little bit in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, but mostly it is pretty much the same length. But yeah, it's super short, which is meh. You would expect it to be a little, you know, tougher. A little longer and tougher to get through, but this was the early gen and they definitely obviously used most of the I think if things like the Victory Road were made way more complicated, then that would mean there would be even less stuff to do in Kanto. So I can kind of see why it's like the way it is. Also, Elijah, hello, welcome to the stream, by the way. Don't want to jump up there yet. Before we do that, I'm going to pop over here and grab this TM for the Earthquake. Finally, get the TM for the Earthquake. And who am I going to teach that to? Oh, I wonder. Probably going to teach it to the one Pokemon in our team who can actually learn it and who actually desperately needs it and has needed a better moveset for the longest time. And that would be Chicago. Question is, what do I put this over? Do I put it over Headbutt and keep Strength? Or do I get rid of Rock? I'd probably get rid of Rock Smash. I mean, Headbutt at least has the niceness of causing punch potentially. And Rock Smash, I mean, is there really any point in having Rock Smash, Iron Tail, and Earthquake? I don't think so. I think we can probably just, yeah. Rock Smash is pretty garbage, so. I just realised actually, I don't actually see... Did anybody in your team learn? No, didn't think so. Nobody can learn Dragon Breath. Rip. Alright. Alright guys, it's time. Are you ready? Are you ready for love? Yes, I am. Whoa! Okay, just ruin the expense, Onyx, by just showing up when I'm about to fight my rival. Ya rude prick. Kinda in the middle of some. Do you mind? There we go. Jesus. Gonna justify keeping Rock Smash because I temporarily forgot it was. Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's like 20 power. It's real bad. I thought Rock Smash was still an HM in this game, and I thought the game was going to say this move cannot be deleted. No, yeah, it's a TM, and it's a TM. And what? Yeah, but once you get it, you can re-buy it at the department store anytime to reuse it, just in case you want to use it to like Smash Rocks or anything, which is nice. But yeah, thank God it is not an HM in this. I've never been a fan of there being any more than 5 HMs in a game. Gen 3 just took the fucking piss, and then Gen 4 just took that piss and just threw it all over your face and just fucking, yeah. That's the one thing I really like about Gen 5. One of my favourite things about Gen 5 is they were like, yeah, we don't need 8 HM moves. let's put it back down to like 4 or 5. Like one of the best things Gen 5 did, and then obviously Gen 6 wasn't too bad, and then Gen 7 just completely got rid of them, which, thank God for that. God. Gen 3 wasn't super bad, but the fact that 3 of the HM moves out of the 7 were water type moves was just a bit much. And then Gen 4 was just ridiculous. Yeah, I don't know if his Magneton's going to have Thunderbolt or not, but I don't really want to find out. Yeah, Ruto. Only thing that can really tank a electric move from this thing. Ooh! How I wish electric types were immune to Thunder Wave in this game. Oh, he's only got Thunder Shock. Okay, never mind. We don't really have to worry then. It was mostly the good HMs in Gen 5 as well. The only HM I recall being weaker than 80 power in Gen 5 was Cut. Yeah. It was kind of nice. Yeah, Gen 3 and 4 were both just ridiculous with the HM moves. Like, it was just, they just went too far with it. 3 water HM moves is ridiculous, because it basically means you'd either have to have 2 water Pokemon in your team or have 1 with 3 HM moves. And then Gen 4 basically made it so you had to have at least 2 HM moves on like nearly every one of your Pokemon if you wanted to have all of them at once without having to constantly like change them out. Just ridiculous. There's just no need for it. Oh yeah, Dive wasn't black. Oh yeah, the optional area, was it the Relic Castle place? Yeah, the Relic area. You could dive down to get like some items and stuff. But yeah, that was like post game, I think, and was completely optional, so it wasn't a big deal. Come on, Chicago. Could you not? Oh, fantastic. I'll tell you this right now. There's no way I'm risking him dying. I will full restore to get rid of that confusion as well. You can just piss right off with that shit. Down to the last 3 and go back. Well, I'm definitely switching. Don't want to deal with that first damage. Oh, Got a Golbat, have you? Well, say hello to Shikaka. See ya. Why do so many of his Pokemon have Confuse Ray? Alright, I think his last two Pokemon is, yeah, Kadabra, and then this Typhlosion. Well, I guess if I'm gonna knock out your Golbat with my Crobat, I might as well knock out your Kadabra with my Alakazam. Punch! Well, it looks like Chia's looks like Chia's gonna be the only one not getting any action in this fight. I'm not exactly want to switch Chia out to the Typhlosion, but we can start this fight with who we started it with. Or we can end this fight with who we started it with, is what I meant to say. Well, we're kind of close to what I said though. I thought that by the time we got to the Elite Four, the whole team would be on 40. Well, close to that. Hentai's pretty much the only one not on 40 and is also very close to it. Ah, really? Come on. Why you gotta survive on like 2 HP? Yay. Correct. Yay, we did it. We got through Victory Road without anybody dying. Ba, 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 na, na. Damn. Yeah, we still got like an hour. We still got like an hour 45 left of the stream. I guess if we're able to grind fast enough, we maybe could do the Elite Four today. I'm gonna try and get everybody up to 44 for the Elite Four, I think. So 4 levels each, 5 for Hentai. If I can do that, in fact, I think even if I do that within like even if I'm able to do that within like an hour, I don't think we'd have enough time for the Elite Four. Because that would only give us maybe like 30-40 minutes to do the whole Elite Four, and I think it would probably take longer than that to get through them. Not sure. I guess we'll just see what happens. Oh God. I guess if we finish grinding early, if we don't have enough time to do the Elite Four, we can maybe just finish the stream with gambling and goldenrod or something to try and get TMs. Have I started thinking about who I'm going to use? What the hell is that? Oh, it's the fucking progress thing. Oh my god. Well, first, when I looked at that emote there, I was like, what the hell? Fucking Marlin's progress emotes. Christ. This is where the progress stops. Oh. Yep. In terms of the Elite Four, let me think. Sabrina would probably be good. I think for Will, I think Ruto and Sabrina will probably do a good job of taking care of Will. Sabrina will also do well against Koga, for the most part. And Bruno. I mean, fucking hell. Alakazam can, like, solo most of the Pokemon in the Elite Four on our own, to be honest. I think overall we'll probably use most of the team throughout the Elite Four. I don't think there's going to be any like. I don't think there's going to be any like 1 or 2 Pokemon, just for like one of the members. To be honest. Right, let me think. I think Hentai, Ruto, and Chia probably the only 3 that can train here. In fact, Chicago as well, because we can earthquake stuff. And then I guess we could go and grab Ice Punch. In fact, no, we have Ice Punch. So yeah, everybody except Shikaka can pretty much one-shot every wild Pokemon in here to grind levels. We're probably going to have to take Shikaka somewhere else to train, unfortunately. But the rest of them should be able to get grind levels here pretty well. Alright. Let me get some background music and then we'll start grinding some levels. In fact, hold on. I need to be right back. I'll be back in like a minute. Okay, I'm back. Alright. You guys ready to watch me grind levels for the next fucking god knows how long? I mean, one nice thing is for grinding levels with whenever I'm doing a Pokemon game is I usually play on emulators where I can do this shit and just speed up most of the gameplay so that we're not just doing slow ass grinding. God. I would fucking kill to have Ice Beam or Blizzard for this technical, to be honest. Okay, can you fucking stop? Jesus, man. Golbats, swear to God. Hey, Cat Vincent. Playing through Black 2 for the first time right now? Oh, nice. It's always fun to play through a Pokemon game for the first time, having that first experience with it. I'd say Black 2 is one of the good ones as well. Black 2 and White 2 are pretty good games. Okay, why am I constantly hitting myself though? What the fucking Jesus Christ. I'm actually gonna go off my nut with this if it doesn't stop with a constant hitting. God damn. Yeah, Black 2 and White 2 are definitely hundreds of times better than Black 1 and White 1 in my opinion. A little upset with Burr right now, just beat his team for leaving me all alone in a high encounter rate. Sewer with injured Pokemon, yeah. That Sewer's a bit of a bastard. Yeah, the encounter rate in Black, White and black and white one is like ridiculous. Wow, that wasn't enough to... Really? Okay, well, at least strong enough to take out the Gravelers, which is nice. Yo, Nuclear Stomp! How's it going, man? Welcome to the stream, and also thank you for the host. Oh my god. I'm a little bit worried that one of these Gravelers is going to explode on my poor Taurus and just knock it out. Like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I maybe could. Okay, I think if the Graveler's high leveled, it might be a good idea for me to just run away from it, just in case. Oh shit. If it's any lower than 38, we should be able to one-shot it with Earthquake. Anything else we'll run away from. I mean, the Onyxes aren't a problem. If I don't knock one of them out in one hit, they can't really do much to me. Village Shiny Hunt sucks, yep. Yeah, I think they are the same level, but they're also, the Pokemon there don't give as much experience though as the ones in here. Like Gravelers, Onyxes and Golbats give way more experience than the Pokemon that are, I know exactly what area you're talking about, that's next to like that house where that woman heals you. But I think the Pokemon that appear there don't really give as much experience. We're probably going to go there to train up Shikaka, because Shikaka is the only one that doesn't have any super effective moves for the ground and rock types in here. I'm pretty sure. What are the Pokemon that you find there? I know Doduo and Ponytaz you find there, which don't give a ton. I'm trying to think. I can't remember what else shows up there. Ooh. Hold on. I can't remember if Thrash is horrible in Gen 2 or not. I know it's really bad in Gen 1 because it's like ridiculously weak. I don't remember when it got powered up. Yeah. I mean, Thrash is powerful. I mean, I do also have. If I had a bunch of bitter berries, I could have done that to use Thrash. But yeah, I don't think it's. Yeah, I think we'll not bother. Taurus is strong enough. Doesn't need that. Did I get the XP share? Yeah, I got the XP share. If you put an XP share on a Pokemon and battle with that Pokemon, it's still... Yeah. Wait, what? If you put an XP share on a Pokemon and battle with that Pokemon, it earns more experience? I don't think that's true, is it? I don't think it does. All it does is give you half the experience twice. I'm pretty sure. Like, I think that's all it does, doesn't it? I don't think it gives me more experience. Yeah, it just gives you like the half experience twice. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, like if you fight something that usually gives you like 500 experience, if you have the XP share on, I think it just goes 250 and then 250 again. I'm pretty sure that's the way it works. Yeah, I don't know about it giving more experience. I've never heard about that before. Unless it does, I don't know. Red is full of disappointments. I just, you know, trying to help out. Don't you dare. Hold on. See, now I'm curious because I actually don't even know. Hold on. I know exactly how much experience. Well, not exactly. I know about how much experience we've been getting from these Pokemon. The Onyxes have been giving us about 490. Okay, so the Onyxes have been giving us about 490 experience. So with the XP share on, yeah, see, 246 and then 246. Yeah, it just halves it twice, or it just halves it, and you just get it twice. So as you are getting the same from it. That's what I thought. I just wanted to make sure there, just in case I was actually talking bullshit. Well, I know that it could have been like a weird glitch that happened and I just didn't know about it. Oops. Did not mean to do that. I mean, it's not like it's been making the grinding take any slower than normal either. It's still been taking the same amount of time. I can see where you were coming from though, thinking that, like with the way the experience bar jumps up like twice, and that I could see where you were coming from, thinking that it maybe it was giving you more. Wait, does it actually? That's true. I do talk a lot of shit. I mean, I can probably say with confidence, one thing I do know. If there's one thing I can usually be right about, is when I'm talking about this game, the game that I've played through a million goddamn times. I guess so. Yeah, I guess technically it's longer because the additional text. When I halved, it was 246 and 246 instead of 250, 250. Yeah, but it was only, the Onyxes weren't giving me exactly 500 experience. They were giving me about 490 something. So the 246 and 246 probably did half. They're about the same. I think the only way you would be losing experience from it is if the Pokemon you're fighting was giving you an odd number of experience points. But then you would only be losing one experience at a time per Pokemon, which is like barely anything. Not enough to like make a huge difference. I wouldn't worry about it too much, man. If only the Lucky Egg was in this. In fact, no, wait. Is the Lucky Egg? There is a Lucky Egg. Lucky Egg is in this game, isn't it? Yeah, yeah, I think the only way to get them is from chances. But it's like, the way I show what that is, the chances have got like a 1% chance of showing up on a route in Kanto, and then I think they only have like a 5% chance of holding a Lucky Egg. So good luck trying to find one if that's what you're doing. Okay, yeah, I think that's the only thing that would be happening is you would maybe lose one experience if it was rounding down from an odd number. If you're using the XP shell. Yeah, we are fucking beasting through this this training so far. Only 2 Pokemon left to do. Yeah, this is probably going to be kind of annoying with Chia. Not only does Razor Leaf actually have a small chance to miss, which means we might get exploded on, but then we also have to deal with only being able to 2-shot the Golbat, which means getting confused and then getting fucking wing attack, which is super effective. Oh my fucking god. That is genuinely like the 4th or 5th time now that we have been confused by one of these Golbats and then hit ourselves like 3 or 4 times in a row. I'm getting fucking tired of these Golbats. They're actually starting to piss me off. Oh, light screen. I don't need dual screens. Reflect is fine. We'll stick with Reflect, I think. See? Fucking, I knew that was going to happen. I knew we were going to... That 5% chance to miss. To miss Razor Leaf. And then one of these fuckers was going to explode on us. Oh, shit. See, that's the worst. That's probably the worst thing about Meganium in this game is the fact that it just doesn't get good grass moves. You're pretty much stuck with Razor Leaf until you get to Victory Road where you get Solar Beam. But then if you want to use Solar Beam, you have to worry about the fact that you need to charge it or need to set up a Sunny Day. And then the only other choice of a grass move is Giga Drain, which is only 5%, which is only 5 power stronger than Razor Leaf, plus only has 5 PP, and you don't even get that until you're in Kanto and beat Erica in the gym. Like, I really don't understand why. Like, the 3 starters are Grass, Water and Fire. Why did it take so long for there to be a good selection of grass type moves that do damage? Even though since the very start of the series, Fire and Water have had like Fire and Water moves. There's always been a big selection of good, of damage dealing Water moves and Fire moves throughout the whole series. And then for some fucking reason, grass moves have just always gotten the shaft. It wasn't until Gen like 4 when it actually started getting a decent selection of moves for grass types in terms of damage. Like Seed Bomb and Energy Ball, and then yeah, in Gen 5 when Giga Drain finally got boosted as well. Yeah, just Shikaka left, and I think this is where we're going to train him. This is probably the best place to train, other than the cave. Well, Raticates and Noctowls will. They're a little bit lower level than the Pokemon in the cave, but these guys should still, yeah, give us some pretty good experience. Try to learn Mean Look. No, thank you. Oh, hey, look who it is. My buddy. Yeah, it seems like it. We've been getting through this this grinding. We got through this pretty goddamn fast. Oh, I fucking ran away. I mean, that's us done, pretty much. How long did that take? That only took about a half hour for us to get the whole team up 4 levels each. Yeah, we've got like an hour left. We're just over an hour left. We can, I think we can take on the Elite Four. The only question is, do I want to change up the movesets at all before we go in there? Still don't have a... Don't have an item for Alakazam to hold, which is kind of annoying. Yeah, Lantern and Alakazam not having an item is kind of lame. I think the only thing I really want to do, honestly, I think probably a good idea to maybe go back and give put Fire Punch over Recover, in all honesty. Or maybe in fact, maybe a good idea to put Fire Punch over Thunder Punch, because I don't think... I think the only water Pokemon in the Elite Four is Will's Slowbro. And I think anything else in the Elite Four that's weak to Electric are flying types, which we can just use Ice Punch for. Yeah, I was thinking about getting Fire Punch because that would be pretty much the only way for us to deal with that Fortress. As well as yeah, well, Fire Punch will be worthless against Lance, but as long as we keep Ice Punch, then Ice Punch will destroy Lance. If I put Fire Punch on Sabrina, she can pretty much solo Koga. Fire Punch, the Fortress and the Ariados, and then Psychic on Muck and Crobat. And then, yeah, Psychic on on Venomoth as well. I think that might be I don't know if I want to get rid of Recover. That's the only thing. The thing is, though, Alakazam's not exactly a bulky Pokemon, so having Recover, I don't know how handy that would even be. Yeah, that's what that's my thinking as well. I could get rid of Thunder Punch, because if we really need something to deal with water types, we have Ruto that has Spark, and then we also have Chia with Razor Leaf. So we don't really need an electric move on Alakazam. The one thing we need is a fire move. We literally don't have a fire move on anybody in the team. We need a fire move. Yeah, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go grab Fire Punch for Alakazam, and then we'll head in there. I think that's pretty much the only thing we need to do. Alright, do I have any other moves that I could maybe give? Rain Dance? I want to give Solar Beam to... I don't. Having to charge up is just too annoying. I mean, honestly, using 2 Razor Leafs would be better than using 1 Solar Beam, because it's only a little weaker than 1 Solar Beam, but then we also have the chance of getting a higher chance of getting a crit with 2 Razor Leafs. So yeah, see, here's what I'm thinking. I can maybe throw Swagger on somebody. It'd be really annoying, especially if we're fighting somebody who just has special moves. don't know who I would give it to though. Maybe not. Nah, I think we're good. I don't think Taurus can learn Shadow Ball. At least not in this game. No, Sabrina's the only one. I don't think he could learn it until maybe Gen 3. What level is Silver's Ace in Victory Road? It is 38, I think. Yeah, his Typhlosion was on like 38 for us, I think. I think Ruto will probably be a good start for Will. Use Spark on the Xatu. Plus we're pretty good specially built, okay? So we can take some psychic attacks. Oh, his Ace, like his, okay, that's my bad. His first Pokemon, I think was on 30. Yeah, Ace would mean his start. Ace would mean like his strongest Pokemon. Assuming you're asking what his first Pokemon level is, I think it was probably like 34 or 35. His first Pokemon. I'm pretty sure. 34 or 35. Sounds right. Right, before we go in here, sell some stuff. Max Revive. Ice Berry, don't really need that. Nugget. Got a bunch of this stuff in PC as well. XP share away, rare candy away. Actually, maybe a good idea to keep the. Actually, might be a good idea to keep the elixirs, just in case we are running low on PP. Also, actually, I just thought. Let me take the amulet coin off you, and then we can give the soft sand to Chicago to boost the Earthquake's power a little bit, and then I'll just give the amulet coin to Sabrina, I think. HP up, throw that on Ruto. Calcium, I'll throw on Hentai. Okay, and now fuck up with some items. I'll get by 10 hyper potions. I'm gonna buy 10 full restores, and I'll buy like 5 full heals. I think that should be plenty, I think. Yeah, 34 I think is his. Taurus has never been able to learn Shadow Ball. Oh really? I actually thought it could as well in the later gens. Huh. You know, I'm using something that increases the trainer level, and if I go in not knowing what level it is, normally I might wait because I don't know how much properly to grind. Yeah, his strongest Pokemon is 38. Yeah, the levels in this are a bit strange. Yeah, we already have. Well, I have the Master Ball. I haven't bothered fighting Suicune yet because I don't really plan on catching it to actually use it or anything, so I just kind of ignored it. I'll probably end up using my Master Ball on like a shiny or something if I ever run into one. Alright. Oh yeah, it's fucking February 1st today, isn't it? Jesus. I didn't even think about that, that it's actually February now. Right, hold on, I'm just going to tweet that we're about to fight the Elite Four. Okay. Are we ready? Let's do this, guys. Elite Four time. Ooh. Yeah, we were talking about that a little bit before. The victory road in this game is a little bit lackluster. Alright, well, let's do this. Alright, let's see how much the spark does. I'm pretty sure Spark should do enough to two-shot Zatu. Yeah, and that Psychic is not doing that much. Oh, did you actually? Nice. Oh, that's actually was close to one-shot and... Ah, and she's gonna probably... You know what, if she's gonna heal, I might as well use Confuse... Oh, okay, never mind. I thought she was gonna heal. I was going to say I might as well go for the Confuse Ray because then she might hit herself and knock herself out on the next turn when I put her back down to red health. I guess never mind. Hit yourself, hit yourself, hit yourself, hit yourself. Hey. And now we get to hit. Ooh. I was going to say now we get to hit the next Pokemon with... Oh no, we don't even get to actually go. Well, we don't want to stand against Exeggutor. I was going to say Shikaka, but I don't really want to take a Psychic from that thing. God, we actually have got two Pokemon weak to Psychic. I guess Sabrina's pretty much the only thing we can switch to. I'm assuming it's going to just go straight for the Psychic attack. I don't actually think Exeggutor even has any grass moves. Oh, that's not good. I actually don't even know if that's a one-shot Exeggutor, because he is quite bulky. Okay. What is this trend of her Pokemon surviving with like one little chunk of health? Come on now. Back to Zatu. I'm gonna stay in and go for the Ice Punch. Nice. Your silver starter was 43 instead of 38 for you? Damn dude, you really boosted those levels up. Oh, bro. Right, Slowbro, you're like the one thing Sabrina cannot deal with. So we are going to switch back to Ruto. Oh, that's not good. Well. Okay. Could you not sit there and just boost all of your defences up though? Forgot how annoying her Slowbro is actually. With that amnesia and curse. Oh my god. This might take a while unless we get lucky and hit this thing with a crit. At least this isn't Gen 1 amnesia. Stop. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, give me a heart attack, why don't you, game? Oh my god. Oh, Jesus. Oh, that did way too much damage. Holy shit. Oh, come on. I like how she got 2 special defense drops with Psychic in this fight. Fucking just shows how hacked the fucking AI is in this game. Oh my god. Okay, that was a wee bit too annoying for the first fight. Fucking shout out to Ruto though for surviving a +2 crit body slam though. Christ. And we weren't even at max health I don't think when we got hit by that. God damn. Alright Sabrina, time for you to just solo this entire fight. Pretty sure we have a super effective move for every single one of his Pokemon. And the fact that it's coming from an Alakazam, I doubt much is going to survive it. The only thing I can think that might survive an attack from us is maybe Muck, because Muck has actually got really good special defense. Yeah, that's the kind of annoying thing about Psychic types is that they are pretty bulky overall. Aim for Kuga. Alright. One punch! God, Sabrina's gonna end up being fucking over-leveled by the end of this with the amount of Pokemon she's gonna be just taking out on her own. Reflect? Yep, here comes the fortress. Unlucky for you. One punch! Everything else should get taken down by a Psychic. That's the only thing I'm scared of. Because it could possibly survive this, and if it hits me with a Sludge Bomb, that's gonna fucking hurt. Alright, never mind. Well, if Muck didn't survive a Psychic, nothing else is gonna. No even getting touched. Sabrina, you are a beast! Yeah, I'll just go with Psychic. Maybe we should have went for the Fire Punch to preserve some more Psychic PP. Especially since we're about to fight Bruno, who, again, we're just gonna probably spam Psychic on. I mean, yeah, we may as well just keep Sabrina out for the next fight. We can just spam Psychic again. I think we can actually one-shot his entire team as well. Psychic all the fighting types, and then just, well, maybe except Machamp. I don't know if Machamp might survive one, and I'm a little bit scared of that. God, actually, I don't even know what the hell I'm going to do against that Machamp. Because that thing might survive a Psychic, and if that hits Sabrina with a Rock Slide or a Cross Chop, it might genuinely one-shot us. I'm scared of the Machamp, to be honest. Hey, Lanny, how's it going? Here to watch us possibly fail in the Elite Four. No, sorry Onyx, but we got something for you as well. A nice icy punch to the face. Oh. Oh, I'm so scared. I'm actually a little bit scared of this thing. I don't know what else I could switch to though. The only thing I could think to do is maybe switch to Chia and set up a Reflect. And then just body slam it, and if it gets me low on health I can just heal with yeah. I'm gonna go with the safe option in Chia because I really don't want to take a cross chop from the Machamp on my Alakazam. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Okay. 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 Thank god I switched. Okay. Let's go ahead and use our first healing item. If you could not get a crit this time so that I can set up a Reflect, that would be appreciated. Or you could just miss, that works as well. Jesus Christ. Okay, that should only do about a quarter. Yeah. Okay. Let's go spam body slam. Hoping to get the paralysis. God, it's doing like nothing. Okay, one more and I'll heal. Paralysis. Damn it. Yeah, Reflect won't matter if he crits again, but I'm gonna kinda hope that the game's gonna be nice enough to not hit me with 2 crits from this thing. Oh, the Rock Slide, okay. I think Razor Leaf should knock him out from there. Oh, you bitch. Shit. The question is, do I set up another Reflect right now, or do I heal? I think I'll heal. Probably the safer option. Ooh. That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. Okay. Shit. I really need him to not hit me with a crit here. Actually, I just thought, yeah, he's probably actually went through all the PP for thingy now. Wait, why the hell is my synthesis not healing me that much? What the fuck? Why is that barely healing me? I am confused. I don't know why my synthesis isn't healing me by 50%. I don't think it shouldn't be any different. It should only be healing me that little if there's like rain or something up. No, I don't think Sandstorm's up. Wait, really? It only heals 1/4 in Gen... What the fuck? Oh, that's kind of annoying. You know what? In fact, no. I was gonna say I'm gonna switch to Shikaka and knock him out with Fly, but knowing my luck, he'll end up hitting me with a fucking Rock Slide. Alright, I'm just gonna use another healing item then to get back up. That's 2 out of 3 healing items used in this fight. As long as we can get rid of this Machamp though, the rest will not be a problem. That was really stupid. Wow. So you need the sun up just for it to be fucking... You need the sun up just for synthesis to be a normal healing move. God, why do grass moves suck so much dick in this game? Every other goddamn healing move in the game heals half and has more PP than synthesis. Like, Jesus. I'm going to switch to Shikaka. The only thing a Hitmonchan could do to me would be Ice or Thunder Punch, but it's gonna that'll do like nothing with his shitty fucking special attack. I guess. I mean, isn't the fact that it boosts fire moves and makes Solar Beam not have to charge enough? There we go. Alright, Koga, you're, oh not Koga, I keep calling him Koga, Bruno. Your Machamp was a little more annoying than I thought it was going to be. Like, I thought it was going to be tough to take down, but I didn't think it was going to be that irritating. Like, Christ almighty. Okay. Now, Sabrina, you're going to be going in the back. You're definitely not going to be used much in this fight, if at all. Okay, how do we deal with this goddamn Umbreon? That is the question. Because that thing is going to be so annoying. I feel like Chicago's probably our best bet. Yeah, that's my exact thought. I think just going in with Chicago and just smashing that thing with like our strongest attacks is probably the best way to go. Because we don't have any bug or fighting moves, so pretty much our only choice. Yeah, Ruto and Hentai will be really useful in this fight for a few of our Pokemon. Oh, okay. Well, it's going to be a 3-hit knockout. That's not too bad, I guess. As long as I can get this thing down before it starts getting too... Oh, the crit! There we go. Bit of luck on our side. Nice. Okay. Shakaka. Oh, that's annoying. Yeah, that's the only thing. I wouldn't really want to switch Alakazam into the Murkrow just in case it goes straight for like the feint attack and that'll do a lot of damage. For Murkrow I can easily just switch in Ruto and just hit it with a Spark. A couple of Sparks should deal with it. Oh, thanks. Appreciate that. Now the Gengar, you, on the other hand, I'm not exactly sure what to do about you. In fact, you know what? Best way to deal with you? Good old Earthquake. I get protected. Get predicted, son! Alright. Yeah. Ruto should be able to deal with the Murkrow and the Houndoom on his own, I think. Damn. A pretty decent amount of damage. You know what? I think I'll switch in Hentai, because Hentai's actually not had any action. I think we've used Hentai once in the entire Elite Four yet, and yeah, we can pretty much tank anything this Houndoom has with a ridiculous special defense. Unless you get a defense drop, that's fucking great. Wow, really? Tentacruel outspeeds Houndoom? Really? Huh. Either Houndoom's a lot slower than I thought, or Tentacruel's a lot faster than I thought. Huh. Oh god. There's like a tiny part of me that's sitting here thinking to myself, he's gonna... There's a tiny part of me thinking, we speed tied and he's gonna outspeed me this turn and knock me out. Or she's just gonna go for the max potion, that's fine. You know what? One more Earthquake for you. Earthquakes for everybody. Really? Tentacruel's that fast? I never remember Tentacruel being that fast. Damn. Yeah, so it is only slightly faster. Alright. 4 Elite Four members down with a few close calls, but overall we've been getting through this pretty well, I think. Now that all that remains is Lance. And 100% going to be starting with Ruto to hit that Gyarados with a ×4 effective spark. After that, and we're just going to wing it. More than likely at some point I gotta try and switch Sabrina in to just one-shot his Dragonites with Ice Punch. The only issue with that is the fact that trying to get a safe switch to Sabrina might be kind of tough. But we'll have to see what happens. After I take out Gyarados, if I can get a safe switch into in fact, you know what? I can get a safe switch because we'll more than likely one-shot the Gyarados, and then if he sends in a Dragonite next, I can Thunder Wave and Confuse Ray the Dragonite, and then I'll more than likely have a decent safe switch to Alakazam. Really? Ice Punch from an Alakazam? Not a one-shot? 4 times effective? There's no way. There's no way they're surviving that. I would actually be so shocked if they could survive that from an Alakazam with his ridiculous special attack. Was not expecting to outspeed the Gyarados with Ruto here. I'll take it though. Wow, he actually survived that? Just barely though. Oh. I was actually kind of expecting either the Rain Dance or the Hyper Beam there. Didn't think it would go for Surf. I don't know why the hell it went for Surf, to be honest. I mean, Dragonite does have decent bulk. But still, really? Huh. I guess maybe we're better. Wow, really? Jesus. Maybe we're better using Hentai then, since Hentai is actually really bulky. And we can just spam Icy Wind for the speed drops as well. Alright, I think we'll just stay in for now. I'm going to Thunder Wave this thing and then Confuse Ray, and then I'm just going to hit it with some Sparks. Oh, right, well, never mind. Alright. Paralysis for everybody. Oh, you have Thunder! Oh, that's going to hurt. Oh god. That wasn't actually that bad. Looks like we're having an electric battle here. It's an electrifying match. Oh, that was a crit. Jesus. I feel like Twister did more than Thunder did. Jesus. Now, if you can hit yourself in confusion, hey, and then I think Spark should take him out from there. Nice, fucking Ruto taking out a Gyarados and a Dragonite on her own. Oh, what? Come on, really? Oh, that's so rude. You're gonna fucking full restore, aren't you? No, really? Wow. I guess maybe he's keeping his healing item for his ace. Trial and takedown. Oh yeah, let me totally put takedown on my Lantern. That sounds like a fucking solid idea. Alright, next Dragonite. So if that was the one with Thunder, this is the one with Fire Blast, I think? And then the other one is obviously the Outrage one. Alright, well. I am going to paralyze you. Oh! God damn it. I wasn't expecting the Hyper Beam because the last one didn't do it at all. So in my head I was just not expecting that to come out. God damn it. She did so well. She took out 2 of Lance's Pokemon on her own and then just Oh, god damn it. No. Oh. That sucks. I honestly thought we were possibly going to get through this without any deaths. You fucking Dragonite. Look at that. See, it does one shot. Well, one shot's the 47 one at least. Oh god. Hell do I do against this fucking thing? Okay, could you stop with the hyper beams though? Jesus Christ. Hey Dozer, how's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. Okay. Hentai might be able to deal with the rest of this. Might. I don't know how the hell Hentai is outspeeding the Dragonite on 50, but I'll take it. Oh no. Please tank this Hentai, please, 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 you're bulky, you're bulky, you're bulky, you're bulky! Oh! Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, you better not fucking heal here. Oh, you absolute cunt. The reason I went for the sludge bomb was because I didn't want him to go low enough to heal. God damn it. That's potentially a two-shot, but I don't want to risk it. I gotta heal. We can tank one hyper beam. If he goes for that again, we'll be totally fine. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, he's gonna go for the outrage. Okay, we can probably tank that better than hyper beam, to be honest. Yeah. Our special defense is ridiculous. Oh, come on! Okay, well he is stuck in outrage, so there's no way he can heal. Oh my god. Oh. Okay. Okay, now all that's left is the Charizard. But that's not saying much. Charizard is still... You know what? No, no, we'll stay in. We'll just heal again. A second healing item. Only our second healing item of the match. Charizard should not even be able to really touch us. Yeah. Wing attack is like probably the strongest move it has. Other than maybe Hyper Beam, but that's not going to do that much more. How many times in the Elite Four now, how many times have one of the Elite Four Pokemon survived on the tiniest bit of health now? That has got to be like the 6th or 7th time that's happened. For fuck's sake. Oh. We did it. Oh, we've lost. Oh. Cannot believe we lost Thingy. That we lost Ruto like that. And we nearly lost Hentai. We nearly lost both of our water Pokemon. Christ. Oh, GG. God damn it. Oh. That was unfortunate. God damn it, Alani. Well, we did it. Who the fuck is Mary? Yeah, she's some woman who does the radio show with Oak at the radio tower. We did it though. Oh, Ruto, you did so well. Oh, Shikaka. And Chia. We've still got our starter. We started with the hardest Pokemon out of the three, and even survived all the way up to the Elite Four. Actually, Chia's the only one. Chia's the longest surviving member of the team, actually. By far. Yeah, well, playtime 59 hours. That's not entirely correct. We did kind of have the game sped up a ton for areas, so... Oh my god. Well, we finished the Elite Four. Only lost one Pokemon, which honestly, even just losing one Pokemon, that's still pretty good, I think. I guess, yeah, next thing to do... I guess next thing we're going to be doing is heading to Kanto, but... I think, before we even head to Kanto, we should probably decide who we're going to put on the team to replace Peru. And then we'll head to Kanto after that, I think. Unless there's maybe a Pokemon that we can catch in Kanto that we can replace. I don't know though. Catch Suicune. Yeah. Let me just go and catch all the legendaries and just have my team be ridiculously overpowered. Yes, that's the only issue with the Kanto Pokemon, is they are all incredibly underleveled. But good thing about that is we do have the XP share, as well as soon as we get to Kanto we will have access to the SS Aqua on certain days, which means being able to go back and forth and just fighting all the trainers in them to get a lot of good experience. So even if we put something on the team that's really low leveled, we can XP share and probably get it grinded up pretty fast. I mean, it only took us a half hour to get all 6 of our team members from 40 to 44, so... Alright. Grab our ticket and then we'll go have a look at our PC. You guys can help me decide on who we're going to put on the team. Kashi's power's still fucked up. Christ, man. He just has constant issues in that house, man, I swear. I mean, oh, I guess first things first. We gotta put poor Ruto in the grave. That's the wrong box. Our poor grave. Well, I guess one thing we could take away from Ruto's death is that it was the only one that wasn't due to complete bullshit. Rip. Okay. What do we got? Let's have a look and see what our options are for the team. You got a tentacle combined with Chansey. Alright. Well, here's a good question. What do we need in the team in terms of type? What's our big weaknesses that we have right now? We have 2 Pokemon share a weakness to Psychic, 2 share a weakness to Ice. Chicago's weak to Fighting, but we do have like 3 Pokemon that tank that. So that's not an issue. Yeah. 2 weak to Electric, 2 weak to Ice, 2 weak to Psychic. I think that's pretty much it, just those 3. I guess are the biggest weaknesses on the team. 2 for Electric, 2 for Psychic, 2 for Ice. So yeah, a type that can tank, potentially tank Electric, Ice or Psychic, or maybe even 2 of them. I don't know if we have anything like that. Oh, yeah, actually a Steel type would be great. Steel type would tank Ice and a Steel type would tank Ice and Psychic, and then a Dark type would also tank Psychic. I don't think we have any. I don't think we have any Dark or Steel types though. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think we have anything like that, unfortunately. Add Floof. Oh yeah, that's sweet fucking jump bluff. Yeah, because having 2 Pokemon weak to Ice isn't enough. Let's add a Pokemon that's also 4 times weak to it. Try to think. Where is there any Dark or Steel types anywhere that we can catch that are coming up soon? Like, is there any of those in Kanto that we can maybe grab to add to the team? There's Houndour. Wild Houndour's outside of Celadon. Pretty much as soon as we get to Kanto, we can go straight there and maybe catch one of those. That would be a great member of the team. That would resist Psychic and Ice types. And we've needed a Fire type on the team for a while, I think. We've literally not had a single Fire Pokemon this entire playthrough. So Houndour would maybe be real good. No, I usually don't do in-game trades. The only time I'll usually maybe consider doing in-game trades is if I'm doing like a randomizer. But yeah. Is there even any in-game trades that are good for us? There's the Abra for a Machop, but we have both of those. There's the Bellsprout for an Onix. There's the Dragonair for a Dodrio. Yeah. Nah, I don't actually. Steelix isn't that good though. I think. What are the steel types in this gen? Magnemite. Actually, Magnemite would be good. Magnemite would resist Ice, Psychic. Magneton would actually tank all 3 of the weaknesses that we have. The only problem with Magnemite is its learn set is pretty garbage. Plus, the only way for us to get Thunderbolt for him would be for us to go to the game corner on Wednesdays, and today's Thursday. So even if I literally wanted to get Thunderbolt for him, I'd have to wait like a week, so that's not really an option. Steelix isn't too great. I don't know if I want that. Fortress, eh. And Skarmory and Scizor. I think the only area you can catch Skarmory we've already went to. And I think, yeah, I don't think we can get any of those. Magnemite, I think Magnemite and Steelix are the only two that I could potentially get. But both of them are just not that good. Especially Steelix, because we've already used the TM for Iron Tail and Earthquake, and I don't think Steelix learns either of them leveling up. And then Magneton's learn set is pretty garbage. I think we'd maybe be better just going for a dark type. Or just something else that can resist ice, electric and stuff. I think Houndour is probably our best bet. In terms of getting something on the team to help with some weaknesses that we have. I think Houndoom is a good shout. If we just go to Kanto and then go straight to Celadon and hope that we get Houndour as our encounter. Yeah. Can't think of what else we could really do. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. We'll go to Kanto. We can easily get to Kanto with just 5 Pokemon. The trainers on the SS Aqua aren't exactly super high leveled or anything, so we'd be fine. Yeah, and then we'll go and try and see if we can get a Houndour. If we don't get a Houndour, we can, I guess, just look around for other Pokemon we could potentially get in the area, and then we'll just, I guess, focus on getting him caught up in levels with everybody else, and then we can start actually going through Kanto. Easy Dark type Eevee? I mean, I wouldn't call Eevee an easy Dark type. The amount of effort to get its happiness up enough to evolve it would be a lot of hassle. Plus, Umbreon, I don't know if I would want Umbreon. Umbreon is okay, but you need to have you need to have the right moveset for it. And even then it's kind of a bulky thing. I think I would prefer Houndoom. Houndoom covers more of our weaknesses than Umbreon does. Plus Houndoom is kinda nice because it's the only fucking fire type we've been able to get our hands on in the game, and it would be kinda nice to have something to deal with it'd be nice to have something in the team to deal with steel types, because we basically the only thing we have is Alakazam's Fire Punch for that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Houndoom. We'll go with Houndoom. If Houndoom dies at some point and I really need another dark type, then I'll probably go with Umbreon, because I really can't think of any other evolution that I would want to use. I think for now, yeah, I'm gonna try and get Houndour as an encounter. And I should, yeah, we need to try and get that done now as well, because I'm pretty sure Houndour only shows up at night time. And I'm pretty sure Houndour is the most common Pokemon to show up in that area. So I think it should be, we should quite easily find it as a Pokemon to get, unless Growlithe and stuff show up there as well, but I don't actually know. Oh Jesus. Well, Golem, you kind of scared me a little bit. Are you gonna fucking explode on me? I would hope not. Oh, you are. I swear to God. Don't you die. Don't you die. Don't you die. Jesus. 20% chance for Houndour, 30% for Murkrow and Meowth. Not bad. And then 20% for other stuff. So, that's kind of bad then, because we don't even have a Meowth or a Murkrow that we've caught before to like use as a dupe's claws. So we might end up potentially having to catch a Murkrow or a. I mean, I don't know how much I would. If we end up getting Murkrow, I don't know how much I would want to use that though. Murkrow's not great. It's actually not. It's not bad. Without its evolution, it's just not. It's not great though. I mean, at that stage, I would actually think about maybe just going for Umbreon with Eevee. To be honest, at that point, if we don't get Houndoom. It's a tough thing to think about. I mean, the one nice thing about us getting to Kanto first is that that'll basically give us a ton of options of stuff to go and get. Oh, also, actually, we could look at the Celadon Game Corner to see if they've got, if there's any interesting Pokemon in there that we can grab. I don't know if there is any. I think there's probably like Porygon. That's always in there. That's usually like really expensive though, and probably not worth it. Although Porygon 2 is actually pretty good though, to be fair. Oh really? Where? Where else does it appear? Route 16 and 18? Wait, where the hell? What is that? Oh, that's okay. Okay. That's fine. That's on the other side of Celadon. Okay. We'll do that then. We'll go there first and hopefully catch Murkrow there. And then that'll give us a much better chance of getting Houndour as an encounter on Route 7. Cool. Sounds like a plan. EMP. I would have loved to have gotten you in the team at some point, Fampe. Meg and Peg. Who the fuck calls their child Peg? Oh, nice. Okay, yeah, we might have to do that. That way we can get rid of the biggest competition for Houndour on that route. Nope. Wait, where is the cabin that he's in again? It's not that one. Is it this one? There he is. Yeah, because Meowth is pretty common in Kanto, so we should be able to find that in a few areas, I think. Knowing my luck, I'll end up getting the fucking 5% Jigglypuff. Go. Oh. Oh, in fact, you know what I was just thinking there? I was saying how I was going to try and keep my Master Ball. I was probably just going to keep that to use on a shiny Pokemon if we run into one. But I was just thinking, something to actually use the Master Ball on that would probably be worthwhile and is actually, like, yeah, I would say 100% worthwhile using it on, the Snorlax. Level 50 Snorlax? Yeah, Snorlax is genuinely, without a doubt, the best Pokemon in Generation 2. Like, no competition. It is the strongest Pokemon in Generation 2. Apart from probably, well, maybe except Ubers. But, like, outside of Ubers, it is the best Pokemon in Gen 2. So, I think I'd be pretty foolish not to be using my Master Ball on that thing. Because otherwise, fucking Snorlax is going to be a pain in the arse to catch if I don't use the Master Ball on it. Because not only has it got the leftovers and rest, but it could also potentially be dangerous to actually knock out some of my Pokemon because of how strong it is. And there's the fact that we could end up accidentally knocking it out with a critical hit if I'm not careful. So, I think if I'm going to use my Master Ball on anything, I think the Snorlax outside of Viridian. I just got to make sure I don't actually catch anything else in that area beforehand. If you want to sit and grind, you can get a level 40 Larvitar and sell it on Game Corner. That is tempting. That is actually tempting. Ooh. Yeah, the only issue with that is that we would be stuck with a Pupitar for quite a while. When we'd pretty much be stuck with a Pupitar until we got to like the last couple of gyms in Kanto, which could potentially cause issues of him being weak and possibly getting knocked out quite easily. Yeah, 14 levels, but 14 levels of a Pokemon that's not fully evolved, and we're going to be fighting against gym leaders that are around the same level as us. I think I'll probably get the Larvitar, but maybe just not use it right now. There's a good chance that we could end up having a slot open up in the party before we fight Blue or Red, and at that point our team will be at a level where we can just train up a Larvitar straight up to 55 to evolve it without having to use it in any really tough battles. That would probably be the point where I would want to use it. Because the fact that it's on level 40 is pretty nice though. Plus the fact that as a Pupitar it's only ground and rock type, which would be another Pokemon weak to ice in the team. So, yeah. That'll be. I think Larvitar will be a solid backup Pokemon though for future. If we lose any Pokemon to Blue before we're going to go to Red, Larvitar would be like a solid Pokemon to throw on the team, I think. God, we're actually only got about 5 minutes left of the stream. We're about to finish up here though. Gotta quickly do this and then we'll heal up and then we'll just run to those areas and try and catch the Meowth and stuff. The only issue here is actually try to catch these Pokemon when we don't have any way of really damaging them. Oops, wrong. Although I guess we do have an open slot in the party. I could just grab something out of the PC that's around level 20 to do damage to them without knocking them out. Oh. We must have something that's around level 20 that's not too bad that I could maybe use for that. Mooget it might be good for that. Maybe a bit low leveled. Oh. Pella might be good. What do you have on you? Yeah. Yeah, I'll take you. That quick attack and rock smash shouldn't do like a ton of damage. Okay. So if I recall, I think we can get Meowth here as an encounter first to knock that out of the way. Damn it. Or we can get a Psyduck. Okay, let's still try and catch you. Oh, god damn it. Alright, well, never mind. Missed out on a Psyduck. Okay. We should be able to get... nope, that's wrong. In here? Okay, we should be able to get a Meowth here as well. There we go, okay. I'm actually scared that Quick Attack's gonna not come out from there. Okay, I'm gonna try and just throw some Great Balls. Oh, come on. Okay, I think we can catch it, but just throwing balls at it. Yeah. Catch me out here and then go go west of Celadon to try and get Murkrow, and then east of Celadon is where we can go for is where we can get Houndour. Oh, come on! Meowth, please. Meowth, please! Oh, how the hell do I say your username? Rizzle. Thank you for the follow. I have no idea how to say your name, but I appreciate the follow, man. Meowth, just get caught. Thank you. There we go. I'm gonna call you what the fuck you just were. A nuisance. And it's a good name because it's after my cat. A nuisance. Oh. Oh, right. Fucking storage system. I forgot to change the boxes back. That could have been an issue. If I didn't change the boxes and it was full there. Good job, Red. That could have caused an issue. Thank God Bell phones you every goddamn time for that. Okay. Oop. On there. I don't have cut on anybody! Oh, you know what? I can throw cut on... I can probably throw cut on Raticate. Yeah. Wow, really? We got the fucking Grimer here. We didn't even... We literally didn't even get the Murkrow. God damn it. Well. I guess we just gotta hope that we get Houndour and not have Murkrow show up on that route. There's another route to catch Murkrow on? Where? I only saw this one. Yeah, it says in Crystal it says Route 7 and 16. Really? (16 and 18? Are you sure? It says here that it's only 7 and 16 on Bulbapedia. Oh no, you're right enough. No, here's the issue though. Route 17, to get to Route 17 I'm going to have to go through the bike road, and it's going to take forever, and we're already at the end of the stream for now. So Now look, see? Oh, no, no, no. Okay, yeah, that is... No, wait. No. Yeah, that's the only two. Wait, I'm confused. On Bulbapedia, on Murkrow's page, it says only 7 and 16. And in the Pokédex, it shows only 7 and 16. But if I go to Route 18 on Bulbapedia, it does say that Murkrow's here. So what the fuck? Huh? Wait, okay, you know what? We can't deal with this right now. I need to go. I need to head off. We're already a bit late and ending the stream, and I need to actually head off because I'm just gonna jump in and try and catch the Houndour. If we don't get a Houndour, then just rip. We'll just deal with something else for the team because we gotta end the stream, and when we start the stream next, it'll be daytime and we won't even be able to get one. So, and I don't have enough time to jump down on Victory Road to try and get one. We just gotta hope we get lucky. And we got lucky. Well, there we go. Fucking first one that showed up. Fantastic. Alright. Oh, I just realised. You know what? Never mind. I was about to say this thing might have roar, and if it does, that's going to be fucking horrible. But we caught it. First go. We got him. I'm just going to call him Doggo right now. That's not going to be his official name. We're going to have to think of a name next time. If you guys think of any names, we'll rename them on the next stream. But I got to head off, guys. We're already running a bit late. I'm going to jump off. So thank you guys so much for watching the stream. We'll be back on Saturday for more Pokemon Crystal. Now, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you then. Goodbye!